Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are starting it off with Dixie on a weekly time frame. As you can see, we got that nasty pullback right into our support over here, about 102.36 coming in. As long as we hold that level for the weekly close, we can consider that this area is still in play of the sideways consolidation between the 102.36 to the 107. Going sideways here does not matter. As you can see, we did have a little of a break of structure lower low, but that lower low was taken back. And now we have taken out all the local highs, and then we have dipped back and testing support, still a higher low. Meaning that if this weekly closes this way and next week opens, we can look for possible upside continuation. After maybe a quick wick of that 102.36, we can look for a reversal. So just be aware that we can still tap into that 102.36 and then put in a pivot. Losing that 102.36 on a weekly close is when we will look for that much lower level. Next week, the second we lose this level, I'll be looking for upside on Bitcoin, ETH, etc. So tech stocks and stuff. So be aware. If we don't lose this and we find this as a support and then start rising back up into, let's say, 105 area, I will be looking for short continuation on all those assets I mentioned beforehand. All right. That's basically all we have with Dixie. Let me go to Bitcoin. Oops. Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. Okay, so these blue horizontal lines are called fib times. Obviously, this fib time actually played out. What we were looking for on Bitcoin is this sideways price action. As you can see, that once we broke out of this channel, I was looking for it to consolidate above the channel, which is right here in this little bull flag situation. And that's what I'm looking for right now. Now, I know that we are way overbought and we are potentially coming off of overbought situation. So in situations like that, I'm not really too concerned of a sharp pullback, but I do not want my pullback to be outside of this triangle, and then I want it to break out. That would be an ideal situation for us if the bull run is to continue. Um, Aside from that, if anything like this happens, right, then you know that the risk of us going down is much lower. I mean, much higher due to the fact that you're breaking back into the channel. And if we can avoid the channel and do this rounding bottom accumulation on the orange price action path, then we can look for upside coming back into the highs that we already are finding resistance at. But this time we're probably going to break past it, and it's not going to hold us back any longer. Move that dot over here. So that's when you know that, hey, upside is to come. So if this level breaks, which is 38.4, you should be looking for some upside continuation to come. Um, let's do it like this. This is the line in the sand. Once this breaks, you should either look for a test of support or you are looking to basically break this and continue lower. After it takes the liquidity, you can do a swing failure pattern situation. So just be aware of that level. I'm just going to leave it there for now for future videos when we do them. Now, let's see what else I was going to go over. So you got your sideways path. We can consolidate sideways here. We can do the sweep of liquidity onto the bottom of the channel over here. We can break the channel and then try to reaccumulate on the lows over here before we break out. So those are basically the three paths. I did not do this path right here. Hold on. The upward break. So say we just take out this liquidity, you can just break on down after that, putting in some higher lows. There you go. Okay, something like that, and then you put it in a bull flag, coming back into the consolidation. So these are three possible price paths. Okay, on Bitcoin, which way will we go? Well, Dixie and everything as it opens today, you should consider Dixie having some room to the downside, and that means you're gonna have some room to the upside on Bitcoin, ETH, and whatnot to put in that swing failure pattern due to the fact that markets are closed. So a lot of people might be coming in trigger happy into the markets, trying to jump into positions. So just be aware of that. I'm going to delete these little price action paths and we'll keep it like this. So you are aware of what we are looking at, we know what we're looking for, and continuation from there. Coming all the way down to 32K, guys, is not an issue. 32.5 is not an issue. So just be aware of that possibility. When we do that, people are going to be like, we're going to zero. Right now, everyone thinks we're going to the moon. Uh, yeah, I just want to leave it at that. Let's go now to ETH on a weekly. Here is ETH on a weekly. We were in an uptrend channel. We are right now flirting with the value area high and the mid of the channel. That's where we've been consolidating. If we can get that weekly close above 2130, I would be much more ecstatic for 2230 and 24. I'm actually looking for 2300 as per another fib. I don't remember what chart this is. I don't remember what exchange this chart is for, but regardless, I'm charting it on a few other spots just to have confluence. After that 2300, I'm looking for that 24 for sure, for sure. So just be aware that those levels are important. If you look left, I have all the stuff volume profile pulled from the previous pump, and you can see this little red line right here is where we're finding resistance. That's the point of control, and this is the value area low. So in between this two range, right under 24 is the last level of resistance I'm looking for. Once this area is claimed, I'm looking for ETH to just go shoot right up. So just be aware that things are getting interesting. Yes, we are in overbought conditions. Yes, we have bearish divergence, but there's no way in hell that I'm going to take that last week candle as a pivot. This week can possibly put in pivot, but you already putting a bullish in engulfing. So it's like right now, continuation to the upside is more likely. Even next week when we open the candle, you could get a bearish engulfing right away, right? And even if we do, I'm still looking at 1800, 1860 as support moving forward as the value area high and the local consolidation. And that's probably also the value area low on the, yeah, that is the value area low area basically on the previous bull run breakout. So between 21, 2080, and 1930, you got to really decide what you want to do. But this is an area where it's like 50-50 both sides. You can have both trades and stop out of like the range of like, say you're short, your short stop loss would be like 2250. If you're long, your long stop loss is 1850. And you could just, go from there and don't go 100x leverage. You should be legit. Right now, I am mainly upside biased, not because I am here for the bull run or anything. I just know that from the past, when this kind of event occurred, we would float up into the new week, and then like Monday or Tuesday, it's a huge, huge pullback correction, taking profit event, whatever, and it basically traps all the retail longs on top, and then we take a while to grind out the lows before we retake out those highs, and it's kind of the similar setup that's occurring right now with the low volume environment. So just be aware that you're not jumping into position before markets open. I mean, if you're not in a position and you want to be patient till Monday, Tuesday, that's not a bad thing because when earnings come out of this Black Friday and Cyber Monday shopping, it is going to affect retail. And I was one of the people who actually went out for Black Friday shopping this year. Like, I never do that, but this year we went, and it was pretty empty everywhere. So, and I'm in Puerto Rico, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it was not a lot of people out on Black Friday, like the craziness I remember. And that for me is a worrisome thing because a lot of people saved all their money to go shopping this Black Friday instead of throughout the year. Because this year we're like a little bit penny pinching compared to the year after COVID where everyone was just so stir crazy they had to get out and spend money. This year I can see people are holding back. There was so much shit in Walmart just sitting there. Like all that Black Friday shit was just sitting there. So I am just saying like if retailers start reporting that the sales weren't that great, it is gonna kill the Santa Claus rally. and then we will be talking like, oh yeah, the economy's not healthy, and then they'll start talking about, oh, maybe we will have rate increase later, like a little bit earlier than like June, maybe it's like February, March. So just be aware of those things moving forward. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. Thank you so much for chilling with me on a few of the days that I was trading. Um, Other than that, keep in mind next month is the last month of $20 a month membership tier. The next tier will be going to $200 a month starting in January. I will try to see if we can keep the $20 tier and the $200 tier because not everyone wants to be in the $200 tier, and that's completely understandable. So I will follow up with you guys on that when I have some time to organize that a little bit better as to what group would get what and so on. Aside from that, guys, please just leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button on the notifications. If you haven't already, if you're interested in joining the Discord members, feel free to join. The link to the Discord server is in the description of the video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So thank you so much. Aside from that, guys, you have a great weekend. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below on the YouTube video, and I'll get back to you. And DM me on the Discord, and we can chat. Thank you so much. Have a great day.